A light breeze greeted the cruise for round 2, but with the wind forecast to reach 15 knots plus, there was plenty of activity on the beach, with crews deciding whether to go with their small or large rigs. At the start, and drama once again, Tyrrell's Wines and Rag and Famish tangled up and missing the gun. Yesterday's third place, now more important than ever for skipper John Harris, now finally across the start line, almost 2 minutes behind the back markers. Heading to the rounding mark at Rose Bay, the light easterly saw the fleet spread across the course, continually tacking in search of any extra breeze they could find. At the first mark, RMW led comfortably. The Swiss team, Sony PlayStation, Vertical Markets and yesterday's winner Omega Smeg at the mercy of a dying breeze, doing what they could to close the gap. Heading to the bottom mark, RMW were enjoying the Spinnaker run. The easterly breeze having kicked back in, sheet hand Dan Johnson taking in the view as the gap continued to grow. In ninth place, coming out of Rose Bay, AMP Centrepoint hit the gas to climb into second, a slick rounding at the bottom mark, and last year's winner had RMW firmly in their sights. As the leaders rounded the top mark for the final time, the race for second was hotting up. Omega now within striking distance of AMP, the run home there for the taking. With the breeze continuing to play tricks, Omega sailed into a hole, leaving AMP to chase down the leader. Ahead by almost a minute, the crew on RMW had every reason to be pleased with themselves as they crossed the line to take race 2. A relieved crew on AMP drifted across the line for second. Omega Smeg more than happy with third.
We generally sail consistently and know we're fast, so we don't put ourselves, we don't have to go for it on the start or anything. We haven't had great starts the last 2 days. We've just been able to claw our way back up the first beat, and today we led round the wheel mark, which is fine. Yesterday we were about 4th or 5th around the top mark, and we're fast and don't make too many mistakes, so we can generally just claw our way back.
With a third change of wind direction in as many days, the fleet in the 51st running of the JJ Giltinan Classic had a tough day ahead of them. A fresh southerly gusting to 25 knots had everyone guessing what equipment to go with.
Everyone else is big on it. Yeah, everyone else is big.
Out on the water, Justin Steele and the crew on board Team Kia finding out just how trying conditions were going to be.
Oh, man.
The start went much better for Microsoft Visio, who flew off the line. Brothers Matt and Ben Felton, along with sheet hand Tristan Hamilton, hoping that youth and enthusiasm would outgun age and experience as they tacked up wind to lead early. As the fleet rounded the second mark and headed to Clark Island, Trevor Barnabas had his skiff in overdrive. Around the beach buoy at Watson's Bay, Microsoft Visio still led, followed by Great Britain, a fast-closing Smeg, then Rag and Famish. Into Rose Bay for the final time, Great Britain had lost second spot to Smeg, who now hoped they had enough time left to reel in the Felton brothers. Approaching Athol Bay, disaster for the race leaders, capsizing after being hit by some wash, giving Omega Smeg the lead. Then just to rub salt into injured pride, watch Great Britain sail by to steal second. Down to the line, and the tricky finish saw the Smeg team come close to a swim as they were caught by a swirling breeze. A great recovery, though, saw them home for 2 wins from 3 starts. Great Britain won the drag race for second, Microsoft Visio having to settle for third.
I think if you finish in the first 4 in every race, you'll end up in first, second or third. So we're pretty happy with the way we're going, and but tomorrow's another day and there's still 4 races to go.
After 3 rounds, Omega Smeg leads the way, Barnabas chasing his 6th world title. RMW Marine is second, with the defending champions AMP Centrepoint third.